Hi, welcome. I thought I heard something. Sorry. um. Sorry, I got distracted. I was reading a new update. Satisfactory updated their game. I mean, cool. I guess there's a few new things. Yo, selfie mode. That's what I love in every video game. To be able to make selfies or take selfies. Fucking, it's always so weird for me. The amount of effort they put sometimes into stuff like that, because a lot of people use it, and I don't. It's not bad. I'm not saying that they shouldn't do that, but it blows my mind that people really use those things, like really use selfie mode and a lot of photo modes and stuff like that. It's amazing. A lot of people took like a massive amount of effort to make good screenshots. I don't know why. Anyway, I wasn't complaining. I'm just fascinated by all of that. Thing is, we're gonna play a few games. Let me open the first one. Ooh, that's cool. We have two language options on this one. One's in English, and the other one is in Polish. It took me a while. Sorry. This game looks cool. I have to disclaimer. Disclaimer. Sorry. I have to say that I got a key from the developer. Also, this is window. Never mind. This is full screen. Just like that. This is full screen now. Okay. I got a key from the dev. They kindly contacted me on Blue Sky, and they wanted me to play their game, and they gave me a key. So that's all. Nothing else happened. This is not a sponsor or anything. He just was kind enough to give me a key. This game is on sale on Steam. Every game that I'm going to play is linked below. Not only this one, but usually, if I'm not dumb and I forget, every game that I play has a link in the description. And this is no exception. That's what I'm trying to say. If you like any of the games that I play, at any point, not only this one, please support the devs. It takes a lot of work and effort to make games, and I try to showcase games that haven't really been caught, you know, in the content creation sphere. I try to showcase small interesting games, and this is a small interesting game, at least for now. We'll see, but you know, thank you dev for giving me a key, but that's all. This is not sponsored or anything. Let me see the settings. Let me complain about stuff. Oh, should I play with controller? Hold on. This is all like controller options. Hold on. Haven't used this controller in like months. It does have a battery, so that's cool. Vibration, full screen. I have my mouse on the middle of the screen, sorry. And erase data. Cool. Not a lot of options, but it's fine. It's good enough. Oh, this game, by the way, if you haven't realized, uses FMVs, which are full full motion video, I think it is. I never thought about the actual words. I know them as FMVs. It's actual footage from the dev and I think his brother, if I recall correctly. We'll see. Sometimes FMV games for me are very hit or miss. Sometimes I think they're really, really cool. Other times, I think for now, for what I've seen, this game looks very interesting. Anyway, play. I'm stalling. Start from the beginning, continue from last checkpoint. Beginning, because I haven't, played the game. Advanced dialogue, skip typing animation, skip interlude. Cool, because those are mouse controls, and I got a controller thinking it's fine. It's a bit confusing. It's been years since humanity enjoyed its last normal day. Family, routine. The controller works, by the way. The rat race. Everything lost its meaning when a mysterious chemical compound leaked from one of the nearby laboratories on the edge of town. Sorry. Today, this event is known as the leak. Seas and rivers dried up, chaos consumed the streets and crept into the lives of everyone. Over time, the people who have been exposed to the chemicals for too long turned into monsters. I'm playing on a controller. Hold on. I'm dumb. I should have. Anyway, it's fine. I'm not gonna. It's cool. Fast, ruthless creatures, driven only by instinct. Those who could have long since fled. The lucky ones hid in bunkers, some built by themselves and others hidden deep in archival plans of the city. The unlucky ones are slowly dying, or worse. For a while, we could live like this, but we've all waited for a miracle. One that never came. My job is to protect... That's really cool, the animation is really cool. My job is to protect the survivors who are still trying to lead a normal life in this bunker. I keep watch around the perimeter, allowing the others to sleep soundly. My only companions are fluorescent lights and guns. Oh, these are tank controls. I was reading. Left mouse, RT to shoot, LT to aim. Cool. I wish I could play it with both. Hold on. I see. I wasn't reading E to kick or B to kick. The ability can be used when the shoe icon is visible. Oh, it has a timer. Kicking is the best. Okay. Press LB to run. Quick turn. I am blind completely. I read that as run. Each tree on a level has a different sound effect. You can hear it by walking into them. Huh? This can muffle other nearby sounds. Sorry. Stay away from the tree line. They're coming from there. Okay. Green silhouette displays your health. If it turns red, you will die. Ah. The game is safe between levels. If you die, you'll be able to start from the beginning of the stage. Okay. You can pause the game by pressing escape, start button. In time-based. Oh, I have all the... That's good to know. I have all the controls on my right. That's great. That's great. That's great. That's great. Resume. Controls can be... If only I waited for like a second. There ends if the clock in the upper right of the screen counts down to 0. Ends in like a good way or a bad way? We'll never know. I guess the bad end is me dying. There was nothing at the barricade tonight, so I decided to check the perimeter. I need to make sure that the fence still has the power. Otherwise, we'd be overrun by now. I've heard that soldiers are expected to arrive here in a couple of hours to evacuate us. Unfortunately for me, it's not now, and my old rifle is barely working. Oh, and it tells you different enemies and stuff. That's interesting. One of the first casualties, buying a gas mask with just one filter wasn't such a good idea. Gives you stats and everything. Tough guy who didn't believe in the leak. Now he's one of them. Honestly, this is so real. This would be real life. A whole lot of people would be like, nah, that's not a thing. It's not real. It cannot hurt me. Cut to hurting them massively. Cut to like a whole lot of people dying. Local football star that wanted to finish the match for the fans. They cut the game short during halftime. I like that the monsters have lore. Ooh, save icon. That scared me. If I'm completely honest. That frightened me a little bit. Whoa. I have different colors and everything. Ow. Okay, you should... I'm dumb. How do I reload? X. My bad. Yikes. Okay, the hitboxes are very generous. I'm gonna reload just in case. You can kind of see a little bit of green screen. It's pretty funny. Ouch. I got hit. We're hitting the forest to avoid the hordes, but day by day, their attacks are getting stronger. The problems don't end there. Most of our equipment and weapons were destroyed. Something must have happened during the last attack, because the bunker systems are malfunctioning. I have to hold them off and see what the issue is. Gonna do stuff? Or can I just kill enemies? Yikes, I hit. Try to kick someone and miss. Yeah, my bad. Ow. Where did you come from? Ow. Yikes. Okay, the kick is a little bit too slow. I wish it was like a little bit faster. But this is interesting. This is so entertaining. It feels like... Hold on. It feels like... I don't know if anyone would know about this. finish my thoughts later.
Hej, to ja. Tak, wiem, dawno się nie słyszeliśmy. Wiem, że minęło kilka lat od ostatniej produkcji, ale zdecydowałem się wrócić do interesu. Zbieram ekipę do kolejnego projektu. Wiem, że ostatnim razem nasze wizje artystyczne nieco się różniły, ale może spróbowalibyśmy popracować nad czymś innym? Jak za dawnych czasów, co?
Aha.
Mhm. Tak. Jasne. Rozumiem. Dobra, dzięki. Do usłyszenia. Pierdolę. Nie zrobię tak.
Okay. I didn't know you had cutscenes and everything. What I was trying to say, I don't know if anyone would remember this, but this game reminds me of the... I don't remember the name of the game, but there's like a game or a bunch of games that are... Well, there are a bunch of games that are like... You're a sheriff or a police officer or something like that, and you have to like shoot at everyone on the screen, kind of like Time Crisis and stuff, but for like home consoles, and you use your controller for that instead of a light gun. And I remember playing a lot of those games when I was a kid because they were fascinating, and this kind of has the same vibe. You're like kind of the same. You're not like moving a cursor around the screen. You're like moving yourself and stuff, which is, you know, legitimately different, but it has like the same vibe of like, because those games were also FMV games, and it was really interesting seeing like the game every time you shot someone be like, you know, not the game, but the character every time you shot someone be like, ooh, and fall and stuff. It was really interesting. This game reminds me a lot of those games because, you know, it's not a character, it's just a guy. I mean, it's not like a drawing or a render, it's just a someone on a green screen, and it feels like a little bit cheesy, but in a good way. It feels like very like funny and fun at the same time. In a good way. I'm not saying this is bad or wrong. I'm all the opposite. I'm saying that I'm enjoying this so much. I haven't played one of these games since I was a kid, and that's really interesting. Anyway, the generator is barely working. Every system goes down for exactly 60 seconds. So do all the traps and defenses. It's a matter of minutes before I'll have to face the entire horde. That worries me a little bit, to be honest. I need to hold them off for as long as it takes. Of course, it had to rain. I fucked up my leg a few days ago. Hopefully, those bandages will hold in this drizzle. I can't run. I hope the cavalry is on its way. Cool. Oh, enemies? See, like how they fall and everything, and how like you reload your weapon and stuff. It's very interesting. It's very fun in a interesting way. I'm getting hit. Yikes! I didn't mean to do that. I meant to kick. Getting fucked. Okay, this is a little bit worrying. Zombies are faster than me. Whew, okay, it's fine. We're fine. It's fine. We're good. We're okay. Whew. Also, like the cutscenes and loading screens.
Sprawdziłem ten twój prototyp, który mi wysłałeś i muszę być szczery. Kompletnie zsiedł. Korzystasz tylko z jednej broni. Poziomy są w większości takie same, poza drobnymi zmianami wizualnymi i różnicą wrogów. Wszystko wygląda amatorsko, trzeba zmienić mechaniki, podmienić bronię, dodać dodatkowe kolizje, zrobić...
Also very self-aware. That's interesting. The cutscenes are about the game itself. At least it seems like it. They went through the fence, but I managed to hold most of them off. Sorry. Gave me a time to build a flimsy barricade. I know it won't work in the long run, but I'll have to do for now. That's my last point of the defense. I synced its sensors with my phone. I can check how long it can hold. My rifle refused to work. I don't have time to fix it. I dug up the revolver from the rest of the supplies. I need to hold on. If this barricade falls, everyone will die. Oh, this reminds me of the games that I've been talking about. This is exactly like what I played. A and D, the strafe, RT to shoot, X to reload, ammo is unlimited. Okay. Use the revolver to defend the barricades. You can't aim with a short range weapon. Kicking is currently impossible. I mean, it makes sense because I'm behind a barricade. Green bar in the lower corner displays the status of your barricade. If it runs out, you will die. The level ends if the clock in the upper right of the screen counts down to 0. Okay, so the same. Typical Polish husband with the white tank top, or the wife beater as someone calls it, which is a horrible name, by the way, for a piece of clothing. He thought he was prepared, but the rest of the family proved him wrong. Died just a few days after the leak. Okay. I see. Boink. Boink. Oh! They don't die in one hit! I thought they died on one hit! I was just fucking around. Hold on. I'm so dumb. I see now. I see. The blue cross means that I hit but didn't kill. Okay. I see now. I see. It makes sense. That's the other way. I think I died. Yep. My bad. I really like the animations and stuff. It's really cool. Uh-oh. Okay, so this guy's 3 hits, this guy's 4. This guy's 2 hits, okay. Oh, there's more? My bad. I didn't know. Okay, this part is difficult. Now I have to like put actual effort into what I'm doing. Huh. I can slow them down a little bit when I'm shooting. Whoops. They're fast. I don't know how to count. I missed! How did I miss? Okay, it's fine, it's fine, it's fine. I have more than enough health. Whew. Cutscene?
Od ostatniej premiery minęły lata. Nie zapewnia to już stałych funduszy. Zrozum, że twórcy niezależni robią różne projekty, ale nie każdy wbija się w mainstream. Nic na to nie poradzę. Jestem w trakcie tworzenia czegoś nowego. Mam kontakty do dawnych wydawców. Na pewno przyjmą nowe IP. Koniec końców ostatni projekt był przecież hiciorem. Zaufaj mi, damy radę.
Not me being a game dev talking about my game inside my game. I like this. This, by the way, is really cool. I think this is just a photo that they you know, retouched in Photoshop or something. Because I like this photo. I think it's really cool. The framing and stuff, the contrast. Sorry, talking about photos. My bad. I know no one cares about that. Anyway, I was able to reroute the power to the old trapdoors near the barricades. Those were our first means of defense, but soon we found out that the threat is bigger than we could have imagined. They're in such a poor state that I'll have to reroute the power after every use. I'll have to wait until it's safe before I do so. At least I'll be able to do something if they overwhelm me. Cool. RB to... Oh, so it's kind of like my kick, but it's a trapdoor, okay. They will let you kill all the enemies. Uh-huh. Cool. Once per level. Yikes. If you damage anyone, hit markers will show up. Okay. The icon at the upper left of the screen will let you know when you can do so. Cool. Fucking blink that guy from out of nowhere. They're fast. They're super fast. Is there any more? No. It's fine. It's okay. Oh, there are more. My bad. Okay, that's manageable. Barely, but it is. I managed to construct simple sensors from all the scrap that was left behind. This will let me know where they are coming from. If they get close, the sensors should light up. I'm out of ideas, so this will have to do. Initial reports about mutants seem to be wrong. I have a feeling that they're getting faster. Yeah, they kind of seem like they're faster. Slowly, over time. Ah, it tells you where they are. That's useful. If they're green, you save. Mutants are almost at the barricade. When numbers turn yellow, they also start blinking. If they turn red, it means you're being attacked. You'll always spawn at the barricade. Number 3. Yeah, I figured that out. Barricades 1 and 2 are on your left, 3 and 4 are on the right side. Technically, 3 is right in front of you. Sorry, I had to do that. Is that a backpack? It is! I wasted 1 shot, it's fine. It's okay, we're good, we're cool. That guy's really fast. This one. It's really, really fast. I'm gonna use this. No. I'm gonna die. Oh. Whew. Okay.
Zrobimy wszystko na green screenie. Animacje w zasadzie stworzą się same. Nie będziemy musieli się z tym jebać, ani płacić milionów złotych lub dolarów
I
grafikom.
didn't realize that
Poza tym,
everything is
tylko
green
stronę
screened.
Royalty Free. Wersja beta wkrótce będzie kompletna. Wyślę ją do wydawcy.
Shit, I didn't realize that everything was green screened manually. That is really cool. Three and 4. Okay, let's kill everyone. Because there's no point in saving it. Currently working on a new prototype. One Rotten Oath is a 3D action game with vision level elements. During gameplay, the player has to push back successive zombie attacks on his barricade to defend fools. And this is basically the game. Trying to live a normal life during the apocalypse. I know it sounds cliche, but check the attachments and read the pitch deck. No one likes long emails, so if you need anything, let me know. Thanks in advance for spending a few minutes on the project. It's great to hear that you've managed to open up your own publishing services. I'll be happy to work with you like in the good old days. Enjoy. Okay, cool. More
Wydaje mi
stuff.
się, że nadal nie przepracowałem przeszłości. Minęły lata, odkąd skończyłem z game devem przez porażkę z tym ambitnym
That's
tytułem,
a
o
lot
którym
of
tyle
pills.
opowiadałem. Nie wiem, to chyba wciąż w pewien sposób boli.
That's a
Pierwsza
concerning
gra
amount of
była
pills.
sukcesem. Otworzyło nam to wiele drzwi, kontaktów, eventów. Przejechaliśmy cały kraj, promując niezależną grę stworzoną w małym mieście. Wydaliśmy tysiące złotych na ten jeden nowy tytuł. Na coś, co na stałe zaznaczy naszą pozycję na mapie gier niezależnych. Byliśmy kilka zagadek od ukończenia projektu.
Even
Potem
more.
zaczęły się problemy.
Holy fuck, that's a lot of pills. That's a comical amount of drugs, the same drug in one thingy. Fuck, they're still coming from the tree line. I have to get back there. Thankfully, I managed to grab some painkillers from a dead body near the fence. They have a lot of side effects, but it's better than nothing, as long as they keep me going. Damn, we left. Holy fuck, what's wrong with me today? We left a lot of people to die when we closed the doors. Use LT to take pills, so I cannot like a quick swap, quick turn anymore. So there are side effects. Your movement speed will decrease. You may also experience tunnel vision and spatial disorientation. That I have to try that. Use them only if you have to. You can only do so once per level. Okay, so that's the gimmick of this level. I like that every level change has its own gimmick. I think it's interesting, even if it's something small. Uh-oh. I didn't mean to do that. Because this... Yikes. Ow. I'm against the fence. Ow. Yikes. Oof. Gonna take this. Turn around. Take this. I pressed the wrong thing. I pressed the wrong button. Sorry. That was fast. I pressed start accidentally while I was walking back, and it threw me into into the main menu. Uh-oh. Also, I'm sweating my ass off. Holy. Checkpoint. Okay. We're back. At least they have checkpoints. Hold on. Uh-oh. So, don't... I have to... It happened again. I'm so dumb. Maybe, you know, it's my problem. I know. I am the dumb one, but maybe add a little bit of delay before, you know, sending me to the main menu. Because it happened twice. And I know, it's my problem. It's my fault. I'm the dumb one. But, you know, give me like a half a second of this menu and then like register my inputs, please. Because I'm dumb as fuck. Left trigger. That's what I wanted to see. My bad. Okay, let's move on. No, don't go. I'm fucked. I'm fucked. I'm fucked. I'm dying. I'm dead. Oh, I see. I see. I see. I see. That effect is pretty cool. Also, holy fuck, who took like most of my health? Jesus Christ.
Kłótnie, zmiany na ostatnią chwilę, próba wpłynięcia na zaakceptowane już mechaniki, dodawanie czegoś bez konsultacji. Mimo bycia głową projektu wymagano ode mnie rzeczy niemożliwych. Więcej aktorów, lokacji, zawartości. Kreatywne różnice. Chyba tak to się nazywa.
Sorry, was blowing my nose. Okay, this is getting out of hand. I'm all alone on the surface. I don't know how long I can fight. Come on, gotta snap out of it. The military will be here soon. Will they? Are you sure? Just need to survive a little bit longer, and we'll all find a new home. Office rat! Money was more important than weather outside. Cracking the window open was the last task on the list. I see. I see. Holy fuck, give me a second, because my girlfriend came back with something. She got a little bit sick, and I think I'm getting sick as well, because I'm not feeling great today. But it's fine. I'm not like feeling really bad either. I'm like okay-ish. I need to blow my nose all the time. Sorry. Oh, he takes a lot more hits. That guy's new as well. I'm dying. I'm already almost dead. How are you still alive? Okay, it's fine. It's good. Nah, I didn't mean to do that. I'm fucked. I'm fucked. Never mind. Whew. Okay, I thought this game would be chill, but no, this game is pretty tense sometimes.
Byliśmy tak blisko. Czy przerosły nas ambicje? 3 zagadki. Tylko tyle wystarczyło, by spróbować odmienić los nas wszystkich. Teraz jest okej. Zaczynam coś nowego. Na własną rękę. Na pewno się uda.
Cool. I wonder how long this game is. Feels like I said that because I'm done, but no, all the contrary. Jesus fucking... Let me move, please. They eat a lot of bullets. I hit the wrong thing. Didn't mean Fine, 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 we're okay. Whew. Hey man, I played through your prototypes and went through the pitch deck. Unfortunately, it doesn't meet the standards of our company. The whole thing looks very amateurish. The gameplay is barely there. The game is stiff and it lacks any major replayability. You don't fit into any trends. What the our review department rejected you practically at the start. I'll be honest. Okay, those markets look different than it did those 7 years ago. You're not breaking through the heap. If you... I thought the text was going away. If I were you, I'd let it go. I know it's hard, but never mind. It's fine. Cool. Great. Nice. I mean, I had more than enough time to read it on my own, but I am dumb. They're everywhere. I guess that's it. No more buying time. No rescue. Just gotta take as much of them to the grave as I can. My barricade is almost torn to shreds. On the other hand, I found a few high caliber bullets. Thankfully. Why did I say it like that? Thankfully, they fit the revolver just fine. I should be able to hit those bastards even harder. Funny. I used to play a lot of video games before all of this happened. Double damage was always a good thing. If I was in a game right now, there will definitely be marked by a red outline on the revolver or something. Cute. Kind of funny. Broken-hearted guitar player. He was unfortunate enough to play his last serenade near the crowded train station. Interesting. It's just 3 hits. Oh, because I have my new weapon thingy. The other way, please. I have no ammo. I should have been reloading. I'm dead. I'm fucked. Yeah. It's fine. These guys I can kill easily. These guys are 4. These guys are 3 hit now. It's not the same. Okay, and I went the wrong way. Zoinks. Those guys are fast. The soccer players. Holy. I mean, it makes sense. Now that I say it out loud. Yeah, kind of makes sense.
Co za kurwa głupia nazwa dla apokalipsy. Co ja sobie myślałem? Kurwa. Jak mogę zoptymalizować to gówno? To ledwo chodzi.
I mean, it runs pretty well. At least on my PC. Now that we're talking about, you know, how the game runs. With its legs, obviously. Sorry, I had to do that. Not this one, this guy. Oh, I went too far. The other way. Fuck my ass. Did you win? Holy. Whoo.
Słuchajcie, nie jestem w stanie wam zapłacić. Nie dostałem umowy wydawniczej. Tak, wiem.
I like this
Według
framing.
umowy pieniądze miały być wysłane od razu po ukończeniu projektu. Co masz na myśli? Czekaj, kurwa, o czym ty mówisz? Jaki pozew?
I like that framing a lot. It was very interesting. I would have framed it like slightly differently, but it's fine. The world isn't even real. I see that now. No survivors, no town, no bunker, no apocalypse. I'm a pawn in someone else's hands, and I almost served my purpose. Oh, the game is breaking. There's no trees anymore. Uh-oh, there's no cross hitbox thingy. That's fucked. That's no. I hate this. Ooh, achievement. Okay, good enough. I'm not gonna last. Nope, I'm dead. Ooh, okay, good enough. This is interesting if this is really like how the game started and developing and stuff like that. This is like interesting. I'm adding a shotgun. Cool. Animation's missing. Good for crowd control. Ammo is unlimited. Ooh, kicking. Ooh, if the enemy is about to attack, you'll hit your heart race. Peels as well. You'll stay here forever. I can't take it anymore. I'm sorry, you were supposed to be rescued. But I can't even save myself. I have only 2 shots. The game is breaking. Okay, this is like completely different from what I expected. Oh, these guys don't die in 1 hit. Okay, they do now. Could you fuck off, please? I keep forgetting that I have only 2 shots. I should heal. I'm gonna heal. Ooh. not solid rock. Is that AI? You're like, just make my game. Just make everything.
Miejże kurwa trochę godności.
Cool. Yeah, as far as I'm aware, there's no use of AI in this game. So that was a really cool moment of like almost using it, but being like, ah, fuck it. Ouch. Who hit me? Oh, those guys. My bad. Ow. That took a lot of damage. Holy yikes. I need to heal. Please, don't kill me. Ow. This is very interesting. Because I thought this would be... Sorry, hold on. I thought this would be like a very simple... Not in a bad way, but, you know, a very simple, like, charming game about, you know, using all the assets with FMV and stuff, creating them yourself and that. But it has a very interesting story. It's hard to explain for me, but it's like it's a bit more than I thought it would be, and that surprised me in a very positive way. Because yeah, I thought I was playing something like simple, charming, you know, fun. Turns out there's a bit of commentary and stuff hidden in this thing. Uh-oh. I'm in a corner. I need to heal. So I need to not die. That's what I need to do, to not die. Cool. I wasn't expecting that. That's great. 10 out of 10. All right, and that's that cutscene. Great. Awesome. Just a guy thinking. Me every Saturday night. Come around, please. I keep forgetting that I have a kick. How did I miss that? How did I miss? Game's fucking with me. I clearly did not miss. How did I miss that? I missed again. Uh-oh. Forgot to reload. Whew. Just a cum stain. Ah, I see now. The boss is just me nodding. Sorry. I had to make that joke. I didn't have to, but you know, it's a very easy joke to make. Ah, everything's broken now. I love that the game Okay, that actually freaked me out a little bit. I wasn't expecting that. Okay, let's... Not gonna lie, that actually, like, a little bit freaked me out. Also, because they move really slow. I guess if one of those touches me, I'm done. He's here. This world is dying. You're just a line of code. Find a way out. I have no guns. There's no music and everything. Is this gonna end with a jump scare? Oh! Okay. Someone just stabbed me. Alright. Cool. I was expecting that. Maybe, in my opinion, that's a little bit too much. But I mean, it kind of makes sense with the story. I'm sweating my ass off. The rescue never came. It makes sense, yeah. Cool. Like, very interesting game. I thought, yeah, as I said, I thought this would be like a very short, fun, charming game, you know, shooting zombies, nothing really that deep. And I was ready for that. I was having a lot of fun, and then, like, clearly there's a deeper story, and I think it's well made. I would have done things maybe a little bit different, but I'm not invalidating the way the dev made this. It is interesting, and I think it's very well done. I think it says what it needs to say. It conveys the story well, because I think this is more like about the in-between levels, about the like cutscenes, rather than you know, the actual gameplay. It feels more like a short film made as a game rather than, you know, a game with a deep story or something like that. It feels more like, yeah, let's make a short film, but instead of, you know, uploading it to YouTube, let's upload it to Steam. Extras. Cool. Yeah, I liked it. It's I think it's good. It is interesting, at least. Huh. I think the FMB. Can I see the extras? Maybe should I hit play? I think the FMB models, not models, but the FMB thingies. I don't know how they're called. I'm sorry, but the FMB stuff. I think it's well made in a way that it how do I say this? It's very well made to let your guard down, you know? Like it's cute and it's charming, and you can clearly see sometimes the outline of the green screen and stuff, and it's really cool and it's really fun. And that helps it helps contrast what's happening on the screen with the cutscenes. You know, what's happening gameplay wise with the cutscenes. I think it's a really well thought out game. I think you knew how to convey what you wanted to convey. I want to see the extras though. Extras! Yeah, I want to see the behind the scenes. That's really very interesting for me. As someone who also makes stuff. Hey there. I don't know how to pronounce that name. Peter? Here? You made it. You've beaten the game. Since you're here, I'll show you how we pull this off. Yes, please. That's what I'm really interested about. So let's start from the beginning. It will take a while. If you don't feel like going through now, skip the sequence and come back later. If you followed me for a while, you know I disappeared for 5 years after the successful first project and cancelled second one. I hit the wall. Yeah, I checked the press P to piece. Yes. You reminded me, by the way. I played I think it was called Go, like GOR3. I played that game last stream. The next day they updated the game, and the demo, the 2.0 demo that I played is not a demo anymore. It's just the full game. So we can check it out now if you want, because you know I've seen that there's like 3 levels and stuff, and I wrote off the game as something like weird and quirky, but maybe there's something more in there. I'm curious. Anyway, I checked the dev of this game, and I know they made the game above the game, you know, the upper game, but I didn't know about the second one. After I parted ways with Hades Productions due to creative differences, I thought I couldn't do it anymore. Like, there's no way I can create something on my own. I was certain that everything I did wasn't good enough. I see, so that puts a lot of this game in context then. I became depressed and decided to step down from game dev entirely. That changed a few years later when I got the job as a video game reviewer. Really? I was surprised with games that small teams were making. One day, on my own home, I thought that I can't wait any longer. This is a story in the game about the developer. Yes, we finished the game, and in the game the story is not about zombies and stuff if you play it. And here's like the explanation, like how they made the game and why and stuff. If not now, then when? I wrote the script and gave it a name. One Oath to Wither. Soon though, I noticed that it doesn't really fit and changed it for One Rotten Oath since you know zombies, mutants, etc. Yeah, it's a more apt name. I dusted off cameras from the Purgatorium era and started tinkering. I had a rough idea on what I wanted to do. That is cool. I bought a huge green screen and rolled it in a 42 what is wrong with me? Square meters apartment and got to work. I wanted to do most of the work myself since I wasn't sure if I could really pull it off. I couldn't play all the mutants by myself though. I asked my brother, that's really cool. I asked my brother Powell if he wanted to play a few enemy types as well. He was totally into that idea and agreed instantly. That is really cool. I wonder how you made the fake blood. Because as someone who tried to make his own fake blood, that is really fucking tough. That is really, really difficult. It sounds dumb, but yeah, with the materials that I have around me, it's really tough to make something look even remotely realistic. And this looks pretty good. Like, it looks like dried blood. Anyway, that's how mutants were made. We traded shirts, tore a few of them apart, did some weird shit on green screen, and drowned in fake blood. Back then, I thought I can record everything and put it in the engine without any problems. Oh boy, I was wrong. Yeah, putting video like that into an engine is not as easy as it sounds. It's worth noting that I worked in Unity before. This is made in Unity. I did some C# things in the smaller scale projects, but I decided to go with gdevelop to see how much I can get out of it. So, is it not made in Unity? Maybe this is a different engine. I never heard of gdevelop. So I might be wrong. It's easy to use, so development won't be complicated, right? Turns out, gdevelop only supports one video per scene. I had to render the videos as image sequences, yeah, and cut them off frame by frame in order for it to work. Yeah, see? That's what I was trying to say before. You can see kind of sometimes bits of green screen, but they are pretty well made, like pretty well cut out. And I guess they used a filter or something on, you know, Photoshop or whatever program they used. Sorry, I'm like admiring the I'm like looking at everything, sorry. What's even more interesting, enemy sprites are in 640 by 360. Yeah, it kind of looks low res. Stages are rendered in HD. Each enemy has 4 animations: walking, attacking, taking damage, and dealing damage. Basic enemy is made out of around 240 frames. That's a lot. That's a lot of images for something that basic. You probably... Sorry, I'm not a game dev, so take what I'm about to say with, you know, some skepticism, you know, with a mountain of salt. But you probably could have halved the FPS on the not the cutscenes, but the models. Like, instead of, let's say, using 24 to record and the model animations and stuff, you use 12. It would have saved you a lot of space and time, and it probably wouldn't have been so difficult. Still really hard work. Yes, it's a lot of work. Eventually, I used a cutout filter on sprites, since fake blood wasn't visible in game. I also wanted to go with 1080p resolution on everything, but then the game will simply crash. Yeah, I also think like low res enemy sprites were a good idea. Even like for me, it's more aesthetically pleasing when some of these are low res. So we finally had an alpha version of the game, but it wasn't really feeling it. I wasn't really feeling it yet. At that point, you could only move left and right while shooting at enemies. It was a good start, so I decided to improve on it further. That way, I managed to add 3 roam sequences around the bunker, which gave some variability. Weapons were the next step. Oh, that is really cool. I borrowed my father's airsoft gun and used a few of my own replicas. Oh, I see, the revolver does have bullets, but it's one of those airsoft ones where you put like a pellet inside the casing. That is really cool. Initially, players were supposed to use a 22 long rifle pistol, but I eventually ditched it. I think that's the image upright. That looks strange though. That gun looks odd. It wouldn't be so powerful and reload animations didn't feel right. I also thought about adding an automatic shotgun, but it was so overpowered that I eventually scrapped it. Yeah, I like the 2 shots. I don't know if it would have made sense to add a modern shotgun. Finally, I settled on a rifle, revolver, and a double-barrel shotgun. Those guns felt natural in this type of scenario. After that was done, I had to figure out how to tell a story. I went with visual novel segments since they weren't draining so much resources and they were easy to optimize. They also felt like a good choice for FMV sequences. I needed backgrounds and the main character. Yeah, I think also it's a good choice. Also, it separates the game story from the real story, because you have cutscenes and the sequences with dialogue and written dialogue. It has like some degree of separation. That photo is really cool. Photos for the visual novel segments were shot at the old military terrains in Poland. Sorry for pronouncing that wrong. FMVs were recorded in Gdańsk. I'm so bad. I'm so sorry. What's interesting, I wanted to use them for a different project back in 2019. Unfortunately, it didn't work as expected, but I still had those photos. Fuck, it is so cool. The photo on the upper one, it would make a great photo if lighted differently. If it was like more contrasty with less lighting, that would have been horrifying. That would have been like chilling. Sorry, I wish I could go somewhere like that and take photos like this, because I don't think there's anywhere near me even remotely like this aesthetically, because I would love to do a photo session in some place like this. Since I couldn't afford a professional actor, I decided to play the developer and survivor myself. I mean, it also makes more sense that you did it yourself. I used old clothes from a wardrobe. Some of them were actually too big for me. We had to use head clips so that I could wear that black shirt. Oh, I see. I also managed to buy an actual old gas mask that was used in Poland back in the day, MP4 Bulldog. That is also like terrifying. Sound design was next on our list. The entire soundtrack was composed by Olga Lewinska. She improvised all the tracks on a Kurzweil piano. Lot of names that I'm pronouncing wrong, I'm very sorry. She looked at the screenshots and let herself go. That's interesting. Everything was recorded in one shot to keep all these emotions. Olga also drew a few UI UX elements. That's cool. As for mutants, that's me coughing into the mic. Literally. I was healing from pneumonia. Holy fuck! And decided that it was the best time for recording. That's insane. Having pneumonia and being like, oh, this would be great for my game. I had the best idea in the world. I'm gonna record right now. That's insane. That's really like, that's dedication right there. I would be in bed like dying. I wouldn't be like, oh, I'm gonna record. No, maybe I will. Hold on. Yeah, I've done a couple of things like that in the past. No. Yeah, you're right. But yeah, that's insane. Call it a method acting. I barely survived that, but it was worth it. Everyone working on the project recorded voiceovers for FMVs as well. I hope you cleaned that mic, because, you know, having pneumonia and recording onto that mic, the bacteria, holy. Although one player said that I sound like the average dad in front of the bathroom mirror at 5 a.m. I can see that. When about 40% of the game was done, I released one Rotten Oath public preview on each. I think I saw that actually, because all this time I thought this game was on each, and yeah, I guess I was right. I think I saw that some time ago. Players told us a lot of good things. We saw a lot of playthroughs, and it felt like we were creating something unique here. They brought up a few things though. Players noticed that if they run out of ammo, they either have to run away or take the hit to keep enemies in sight. That's why I decided to implement kicking, and that's... I'm very sorry for barely using the kick, because I you know, I got like nervous, and I sometimes I forget that game mechanics exist, and I do what my brain tells me, which is to run. I'm sorry, but the way you recorded it, it's really cool. Recording it was quite problematic. I had to stand on my right leg and move the left one around the tripod, sorry. Then I had to fake a kick and keep my balance so that I wouldn't fall on the entire setup in front of me. Can I say something? I think it would have looked probably a little bit better if you used an ultra wide lens. I think, I don't know what equipment you used to record everything. I'm talking like the devs listening to me. I don't know why. I don't know what equipment the dev used, but an ultra wide lens would have given you a lot more space and also looked maybe a little bit better. Not sure about that though, but I kind of feel like it should, because you could have kicked from the underside, and because of the lens distortion and everything, it would have looked maybe a little bit better, but I'm not sure. It's one of those things where you have to try. I'm not, you know, a great DP, but I have some knowledge. Fun fact, bugged kicking in the barricade section led to working trapdoors. Lack of healing items was also an issue for casual players. Since lithium was a big part of the story, it felt natural to use it. At first, I programmed it so that it gave players 25% of their health back. During QA phase, my friends pointed out that lithium shouldn't heal, but make you drowsy instead. I never took lithium, so I don't know. I settled on fully healing the player, but leaving them with tunnel vision and sudden quick turns. Yeah, that I loved. That I really like that. One of the things that I really like, has nothing to do with the game, but one of the things that I really like about games like this one and for example Escape from Tarkov and stuff is that healing is not just healing. It comes with its downsides. In Tarkov, for example, you like dehydrate quicker, or you have tunnel vision for a while after, you know, the effects go away, or, you know, you have like, you lower your energy quite a lot, and that's really interesting, because healing is not just healing, it has downsides, and it's really cool to see as a game mechanic. I think it's really cool when developers do that. When that was done, I decided to release a proper demo version and focus on the full game. I focused on breaking the fourth wall, since that's what I was going for from the start. FMVs overlapping with gameplay, distorted sequences, slowed down music, uneasy set pieces, and so on. Did you know that in the last sequence you can see fragments of the actual code I used in the game? Yeah, I realized that that's code. I just, you know, didn't have the time to read anything, but yeah. Keen eyes will definitely catch a lot of development references. So at first I wanted to have two main endings. Is this multiple endings? Does this have... Hold on. I don't think so, but now I'm doubting myself. After the final FMV sequence where you get stabbed, you will be able to shoot the mysterious assailant. If you'd shoot, the dev was supposed to survive. The survivor in-game would be deleted. Failing to shoot would result in the ending that you normally see in-game. I thought about it for a while, and in the end, it didn't really feel right for the dev to have a happy ending. Yeah, see, this is just a regular ending. There's no multiple endings. I wanted it to have a deeper meaning. I know the final ending might be cliché, but it felt right to me. You know, it's like killing your old self that you hate. See, that's why I said that I maybe would have done it differently, but I understand why it's done like that. I felt like I started over as a dev, like I escaped my demons that kept me behind all those years. Hopefully you felt that as you played. If not, that's fine too. I mean, it's very different. It's a very different perspective from someone who doesn't really know the story. But yeah, I'm maybe if, how do I say this? Even if it didn't convey exactly the feelings that you wanted to convey. It conveyed something pretty similar without having that emotional connection, because you've done all of that with all your previous knowledge, but the people that play this game don't have that previous knowledge. This is something that happens in a lot of storytelling, by the way, not just this game, because you already have a lot of ideas, but you narrated a window that is smaller than your ideas, and that is fine. But if it's too small and a lot of your ideas are outside of in this case the game, or the film or whatever you're doing, then a lot of people wouldn't really understand that part and cannot really connect those pieces because those are missing. In this case, it's not a lot that's left outside, but it's enough for the player to not really fully connect with what you are trying, with those feelings that you feel when making the game. But it is enough for the player to understand the story and understand what you're trying to say with that story, even if they don't have those feelings, because it's more personal for you than for them. You know what I mean? I think I'm talking to no one at this point, but yeah, if I'm wrong, please correct me, because I think this is a really interesting topic to talk about, and I probably talk about this in the future in more detail. But yeah, that's something that I've been thinking about. Anyway, it's fine. Either way, I'm glad you tagged along for this journey. I mean, you could have played a lot of different games. True, that is true. Yet, you gave One Rotten Oath a chance, and that means the world to me. There's a lot of things I could talk about here, but I think I covered the most important aspects of the development. If you have any questions, hit me up on my socials. I'll gladly talk about it more. That is also very kind. I think a dev openly being yeah, let's talk about this. It's very interesting. Very nice. I don't know what the future holds, but hopefully many more FMVs. If you could leave a review on the Steam page and share the game further, I'll be super thankful. I mean, I am sharing the game. Not to a lot of people, but I am sharing it. Hell, remember to do that for every indie title. It's a bit hard for us out there, but you probably know that already. Yeah, try to sorry, I got a text. But yeah, try to rate games and share them and stuff. That's why I basically make these kind of streams, because I like to showcase games that a lot of people would never see, and I think they're really interesting. Sometimes they're good, sometimes they're not, but if you never give them a try, you'll never know what you're missing. Anyway, thanks for being here and have a good one. Thank you. As for the future of One Rotten Oath, she has to reveal what's left. Hold on, I have to close my door. my girlfriend's coming home. And I don't want her to bother me. How dare she? No, I don't want to bother her with me yapping and screaming at the screen. Let's play the last level. Never mind, it doesn't let me. Okay, so that's all, I guess. That's everything. Maybe that's just something that they haven't made yet, or maybe I'm dumb. But I'm glad I tried this game. Thank you, developer, for giving me a key. Let me exit this. Hold on. Doink. Thank you, Dev, for giving me a key. I really enjoyed the game. It was really fun. There's 15 achievements. There's a lot of achievements. Okay. Yeah, thank you, Dev, for giving me a key and letting me try this. I really liked it. It was really fun. The game's on Steam. It's €6, which I'm not gonna talk about price. Make up your own mind if you want to. I have a very strong opinion about pricing games, and you know, I don't want to be negative because this game was really cool. But yeah, play the game if you liked it. Support the dev. And now let me check, because I have a couple more games that I want to try. I'm not gonna play a lot. Like I'll play a couple levels because it's late already. It took me a lot more than I thought. Let's play Fight Night. Hold on, let me Fight Night. Cool. It didn't up. All right. Fight Night. I think this game is inspired by a fuck, how was it called? The Virtual Boy. There's a Virtual Boy game that looks really similar to this in concept, I mean. And I think this might be inspired by that. But we'll see. Oh, fist unloading. This might take a while. I didn't read that. So, sorry. It looks really cool though. From what I've seen, I had this game since I don't know when. It's been a while. Oh no, it's windowed. You're missing the cutscene. That's it. You missed the entire cutscene. No. Hold on. Can I first display settings? Full screen, please. I like the music. Not gonna touch any of this. Hold on, let me try to see. $120. Oh. Okay. Let me see if you can watch the cutscene, because that was interesting. That was a really cool cutscene. Can you please? Really? Oh, that's it. It's very short, but I think it's a very powerful cutscene. Okay, so let's start the game. New game. This feels very like Game Boy-esque as well. All know the tale of the tower. The tower roams from ages past, and with it, night that everlasts. Those who burned with deep desire, swallowed by the cursed spire. Arm for an arm, the wounded cried, a fitting price to pay for pride. Through wishes true, a pact is made, trapped within, till debts repaid. Such grudges drive the tower tall, but when it shatters, both will fall. Someone's sleeping, someone's honk-chewing. Oi, champ! Up with you, you lollygagger! Sounds like I shouldn't have said that. Up. Oh, this is really cool. So there's a beating heart in the middle of the screen, like in the lower bar. And there's a little bit of movement. That's dizzying. I don't like that. Huh? Okay. Ah, and a good morning to you too. Look, lad, we're finally here, and you'd gone out like, well, like a ball of bricks, huh? Anyway, you hit me right. You caught up with the tower. You've been after it for a time now, haven't you? I knew I'd steer it too. Judging that shine in your eye, I wager someone's waiting for you up there too, huh? Ah, that reminds me of my younger days, it does. Okay, for a quick spa before you go. If you're taking on the tower, you ought to sack this old sack. Captain Cookie. Okay. Let's start with the basics. Your combat takes place on 2 lanes. Use left and right to keep up with me. Not bad, champ. But those big meats aren't doing much like that. Tap A or hold X to take a swing. Not too shabby. Remember, you can always hold X to rapidly punch. No need to... Okay. Now, fighting ain't all about the offense. Press B. Okay. I'm parrying, I guess. So this is so loud. Oof, this is some workout. You're feeling gusty. Use left and right or down to duck and weave. You can dodge and punch A. Oh. One last thing, holding Y opens your specialities. Oh! Every menu thingy goes a little bit too fast for me. I think you made your point. Oof. Been a while since I had a brawl like that, huh? No, don't you think I forget our wee little deal? I get ya here, and you get me all the specialty recipes those big old meats can grab. Knowing as I do, there's bound to be something up there. Even these world-weary eyes yet to lay sight on. And don't forget, come back to me boat whenever you'd like to save your progress and fill up on health. Not to mention a bite to eat, huh? Okay. We're saving. Oh, this... Okay, this is saving. Okay, I already talked to you. Can I go up? Never mind. Okay. I think this game is better played with a D-pad, to be perfectly honest. Secret? Never mind. Oi champ, I'll be pulling this old tub around nearby. Why don't you scope out the tower in the meantime? Alright. Can I? Yes, I can die. Okay. Didn't mean to do that, but it's fine. Graphically looks really cool. I have a map. With coordinates and everything. It's really interesting. Knock knock. Or not, I guess. Hey, hold on. Can I not rotate this? Okay. Just wanted to have some fun. I guess not. Oh, I threw myself off. Hold on, I saw that. What's this? I've been onboarded. You're to thank for that, aren't you? Oh, just as I thought. I'm a star seeker. See, you see. How does it work? Well, first I see, and then I tell. But everything has a price. Life in this booth is lonely, so bring me toys from the outside world. In return, I'll guide you. You have a long way to go up, up and up. On the way up. Cool. Alright. Can I hit this? No? That looks like something that I should be able to hit. I guess this is empty. Can I drown? I mean, I already knew that, but maybe this time was different. Hi? Ah! Now is not the time. Now is the time of your undoing, fiendish beast. Wait, you're no enemy. What are you doing here? The accursed tower has ascended upon us. Where are your arms? Not those arms, you fool. Where's your sword? Ah, enough! Monstrous foes could exit at any moment. Were I not to defend myself, the tower might have taken me, like all the rest. Oh, he was hiding. I didn't catch that. Quickly, we must retreat to the lighthouse. As the only remaining night watchman, I must warn all to stay as far away from here as possible. Blast! Another terrifying abomination! But move aside! Stay back, you'll be no... Oh, holy! Holy! My sword! Do my eyes deceive me? Oh lords, you're just as cursed as the tower. Just beat that guy. Okay, that was really easy. Oh. I can't believe it. My sword. Are you truly cursed? I'll be alright. I'm just going to rest for a moment. But you beasted that horror without even a blade. You don't actually plan on climbing the tower unarmed, do you? Yeah, I guess I do. Not me punching absolutely everything. Hold on, that's the sheep. Sleep in your bed to save and refill health. Take care, unsafe progress is lost upon defeat. Ooh, okay. I didn't mean to. Oh, I see. These are my special attacks. Give recipe. Never mind. No. Rest, talk. Okay. For a second I didn't know where it was. Okay, so let's keep moving, I guess. Hold on. I need to break some stuff. Okay, the first thing that I found is a labyrinth. Cool. Can I say something? This is kind of Doom-like. In a way. Not like exactly, but it kind of feels like a very, a little bit like Doom. It is interesting. Ooh, recipe scroll. I can bring it to the captain. The picture looks rather punchy. Okay, I guess I'll have to fix this. Because if the game is telling me something, I think yellow things are interactable. Give recipe. This. 100-inch punch. A classic concoction. Cook this one up just right and you'll knock out an entire lineup. Cool. Can I... Yes. I'm gonna save. You know, just in case. I didn't mean to. Okay, it's fine. Let me see. Because the lighthouse is now on and it has like a bunch of lights off. Stop. Why can I not go in anymore? Oh, another monster comes to slay me at last. And me without a sword to defend myself. Oh, it's you again. Gods, how are you not yet cut to pieces? Enough! Do not mock me. Your dumb log is truly something to behold, but still. See here, 6 of my comrades remain trapped. Oh, in that ghastly spire. And without my sword, I no way to rescue them. I cannot believe it's come to this, but you must rescue the Night Watch from the heights of the tower. Their fates lie within your big, meaty fists. Okay, that's why there's some lights. Because I saw that. And yeah, it makes sense. 6 guys, 6 Lights. Secret? Hold on, secret? Secret? Hold on. I guess not. I guess that's just water. Okay. There must be something. Okay. Sure. I really like this game visually. Was there an enemy there? I didn't even see that. Cool. Oh, we can go up and we can go that way. Let's go up. Can I break walls? Never mind. Oh, what is this? Eat the Minotaur! Wait, you're on that ball? Uh-huh, don't mind me. Goodness. What am I doing in here again? Oh, I was chasing after my fool of a sister, but I got lost and fleeing a terrible beast. I must say, you look just like it. Goodness me, I dropped my books in the fracas? Have you seen them? Without my books, I don't know head from tails. Oh dear. Okay. This guy needs books. Ooh, I can do this. With like the shoulder buttons. Okay. Books for this guy. Well, some saying guy, but everything is a guy for me. No, that's gender neutral. Sorry. I'm not gendering anything. I'm starting to think that enemies are not visible. Okay. Ooh, and I turned that off. Oh, but what's on this side though? Okay, never mind. Okay. I have to go this way. More enemies. Wow. I thought I pressed B. I guess I didn't do it. Right, yep. I know. My bad. Where was I? So confusing. So this is more like an RPG game rather than a fighting game. I thought this would be more actiony. I mean, don't get me wrong. I'm enjoying this game a lot. I'm not complaining. Books! It's a square, it's got words, it must be a book. Yes, it must be. Ooh, okay. These guys don't give a shit about my attacks. I cannot stun lock them. Ow. Ow. Rotten Dev here. You didn't see the notification that I've started the stream. Did you miss the game? Yeah, I'm sorry. I just finished your game and I'm like trying a different one. It was really cool though. I had a lot to say. I think the game was really, really cool, really interesting. I really enjoyed playing it. I'm sorry you missed it. Let's see. I have a map. I don't know why I'm not checking the map. Yikes. I'm gonna die. Hold on. I see that you're talking. No worries. You catch it via bot. Have I found the secret ending as well? There's hold on. There's a secret ending? I didn't know. I should have. You should. Sorry. I should have tried to look for it, but I didn't know. I might, you know, try to find it on my own if that's the case, because that's really cool. I also watched like the making of the game that's after the game, and it was really interesting. It was really cool to see the process and stuff. I'm almost dead. I'm gonna go back. I don't want to die. This way. That way. Please don't kill me. Let's check this first, because I have a bunch of stuff, and I think this guy wants it. Oh, it's the Red Knight, my favorite customer. You've returned, as foreseen, of course. Oh, useful as it seems, it's hard knowing what will be sometimes. It's true, especially for someone so stationary as myself. Sorry. I saw the tower's approach. I really did. But when I told the townspeople, they got so angry. That's how I came to this alley. But it's okay. You still visit me, won't you? I know you will. Completely hollow, naturally. Perfect ball if it wasn't for the eye holes. A new toy! Very interesting indeed. No. Is happening? I see this cranium. It's all that's left to this pretty card. Done in by your fists, broken at the very base. The beginning of a journey is always the toughest, but match your fists with those found inside to unlock the way. Well, did my sight aid you? If not yet, I know it will. I do. You leave me a hint. The last level in the extras is locked. Yeah, that's what I tried, and it was locked. And I was like, well, maybe it's an update. I didn't even think. I can unlock it after you pass through the certain fence on the right. Oh, you touch something that doesn't belong. You had about a minute or so. Oh, yeah. I know what you mean. Yeah, I didn't even try to do that. That's cool. Yeah, I might give it a try. So if I give you the same thing, what does this do? Anyway, thanks for playing, even though you missed it. Happy hunting in my free time then. Yeah, thank you. Again, it was a really interesting game. I really enjoyed it. It was fun, and I'm glad you gave me a key. I thank you so much for it. But yeah, thank you, and have a good day. Oh, so it says the same thing. Interesting. Let's give you a look. Oh, I can see you're surrounded by an air of mystery. Wait, wait! Don't leave! I see it, I swear! A curse about you, a darkness begot by the tower, I'm real! But also a fog? Shrouded your desire to climb, layers of emotion still obscured, even to me. What is your aim? Are you even sure yourself? I see. Let's save, because I'm almost dead. I didn't even use my special attacks. I should have checked. At least once. I want to play at least one level of this game. Just to, you know, have a good idea. But I think I want to play all of this on stream. It's a really cool game. But also I have a bunch of games that I want to play on stream. So maybe that's not the best idea right now. Hold on. Did that level me up? Because I killed that guy way faster than before. Huh. I guess I'll have to check it out later. Felt like it leveled me up. Oh, I see. Those are the levels. Oh, that hit me. Yikes. Can I please stop dying? Okay, that took a lot of hell. That's not cool. Okay, what's this? Funny thing, you Knight of Gold. Searching up the tower. Bold. Friendly face within this shade. Would you seek those I mislaid? Return to town if you are weary, for I run the apothecary. And to set your steps in motion, I'll provide to you a potion. This hearty drink with time will heal, but take a hint and pain you feel. But take a hit and pain you feel. Oh, okay. Anything else? No? Okay. Never mind then. Let's move on. I think I cannot go that way yet. Uh-oh. I mean, I can fuck them up like that. This game is really cool. It's really addicting. I see. I should have played this game before. I see. I'm really liking it. Uh-oh, there's a new enemy. Oh, they throw balls. They're pretty basic though. Big game? It is. I'm really enjoying this game. I'm glad I tried it. It's really cool. I'm not gonna play a lot right now, but I will. Hold on. Also, I fucked it up, and okay, that's. Oh, Okay, this is a new area, and I think I want to finish exploring this one first. Maybe I shouldn't. Maybe I should go the other way, probably. Because that other area felt like extra. The Bone Bros! This is really fun. I'm really having a lot of fun with this game. Let's see. Oh, I see. Can I press this? No. Oh, I pressed that one. So I have to go the other way. Hold on. How many books do I need to find for this guy? Hi. Oh, all three of them. Okay. My bad. I didn't check. That's my bad. I mean, easy enough. This way, I think. Right?
Right? It's this way, right?
Oh, the Bone Bros. Hold on, can I try this? Okay, that's good. I didn't know what I was trying to do, but now I do. Oh, and it recharges, I think. Or maybe it didn't take the full bar. So that was pointless. Ooh, scroll. Recipe scroll. Oh no. Don't tell me I'm missing. I missed. Sure. I'm gonna die. I have a potion, though, so it's fine, I hope. Okay, good enough. Whew, that stressed me. I see them jumping around. Hold on. I need to go this way. Oh, I see. That's a shortcut? Maybe? Whoops. I'm pressing things that I shouldn't. Okay. I was going this way. Right? Yes. Just sell. You know what this reminds me of as well? Like a little bit, not exactly, but a little bit. It has this hint of like fuck, Kingsfield. It has this like small hint in the level design. Not because it's not exactly the same, but kind of reminds me of that. And it's really cool. You can see that? Yeah, 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 yeah. At least I know I'm not completely insane. Hold on. Let me get close. Let me dodge this. I missed. I'm dumb. I'm fucked. I'm this one. Cool. Whew. You don't have a lot of health. Where am I? Okay, that way. What's this? Oh! So there are breakable walls. I see. Huh. Okay. Okay, good to know, I guess. No, I'm going to obsess over every single wall. I think they're marked, though. And I think this is the same guy. Yes, books. Okay. So it's this way. Where am I? Okay. Oh, I see. Yikes. I should take the potion after this. I really like this game. This is really charming. This is really cool. Okay, hold on. Oh, and it tells you how much does it heal as well. Yeah, let's take this. It's over time! Oh! It heals you over time. That makes sense now. Oh no, not that guy! I think I got hit. Yikes. Zoinks. Come here. Where am I? It's a little bit disorienting when I come out of a fight, because I don't know where I was or what I was doing. Cool. Let me see. Also, I like the map a lot. The map is really cool. Feels like I can go in. See, now I'm only thinking. Oh no, there's are new enemies as well. Fuck off. Okay, I'm not talking as much because I'm really concentrated in this game. It grabs my attention in such a way. I wanted to try one more game, but I think I'll leave it for next stream. cool. Where does this thing? Anyway, it's fine. Hold on. Oh, these are the guys that I saw. I think that's a god, right? Oh, it's hopeless. Walls at all sides. Not a thing I can do. I'm trapped. The others have left me to rot, haven't they? I can't bear it. I'm all alone. It's maddening. You'll be chained here too. I can hear them. They come for you. A lot of enemies. It's fine as long as I... Wow. I was reading chat. I died. I'm dead. Fuck. Okay. Really cool game. I'm gonna leave it at this. I really like this game. It's really fun. But I have stuff to do. I cannot like stream eternally. Also, it's so hot in my room. Holy. I thought I will be able to stream for a little bit more without using my fan, but Jesus Christ. I think next stream I'll have to use my fan because holy, it's so hot. Anyway, thing is, I really enjoyed both games that I played. I'll play the next one next stream because I had 3 games prepared, but I didn't play the other one. I don't know where my next stream will be, but I want to stream at least once a week. So it won't be like before where I was like streaming once a month. If so, I want to, you know, go back to streaming. See you then. Yeah, thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed the stream. I really had a blast with both of these games. It was really fun. Have a good day or a good night, depending on what you are, and I'll see you next time. Okay, bye.